Hello, my dear students, with new questions. Let's start with question one. If Basim bought a phone for 10% less than Hisham did, how much money did Hisham pay if they paid 3,800 in total? So we have Basim paid 10% less than Hisham. So if Hisham paid 100%, Basim will pay 10% less than Hisham. So it's 100 minus 10. It means that Basim equals 10% less than 100, it means 90%. And you know that 90% in decimal, it will be 0.9. So this is 0.9 each. And they paid together, Basim plus Hisham, 3,800. So we can replace B with 0.9 H. It means the place of B, it's 0.9 H plus H. This is equal to 3,800. 0.9 H plus H, this is 1, so it's 0.9 plus 1, which equals 1.9 H. This is equals 3,800. Then divided both sides by 1.9. Now you can eliminate 1 over 1.9 and 1.9. So this is 3,800 over 1.9. In this denominator, we have to remove the decimal point, so we'll multiply both the numerator and denominator times 10. So we can write it 38,000 over 19. You know that 38 divided 19 equals 2, and write down 3 zeros. So Hisham paid 2,000 reals, so the answer is. Let's move to question 2. If the triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, find the area of the shaded triangle. You know that the area of all of this triangle, the equilateral triangle, we have a formula for it, which is root 3 over 4. I will answer it here, root 3 over 4, times the side squared. We have the side equals 12. So if you want to calculate the area of all of this triangle ABC, it will be root 3 over 4 times the side squared, which is 12 times 12. I wrote it 12 as 12 times 12, not 12 squared, because I'd like to simplify. Divided 4 equals 1, divided 4 equals 3. Now we have 3 times 12, which equals 36, and write down root 3. So the area of all of this triangle is 36 root 3. Now count how many congruent triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So to find the area of each triangle, you will divide this area by 8. 36 divided 8, I think both numbers are divisible by 4. Divided 4 equals 2, divided 4 equals 9, so it will be 9 over 2 root 3. So the answer is 9 root 3 over 2. This is the answer. The answer is B. Let's move to question 3. Question 3, if the area of the square is 9, find the circumference of the circle. You know that if we have the area of the square equals 9, and you know that the area of the square is side times side, take the square root to find the side length. So each side is 3. So this side is 3 and this side is 3. Also, we can find the length of the diameter of the diagonal of the square. They are the same. 3, 3, it will be 3 root 2. 3 root 2. So this is 3 root 2. So the diameter length is 3 root 2. And you know that the circumference of the circle is diameter times 5. So the answer is 3 root 2 times 5. 3 root 2 times 5, which is 3. For question 4, what is the ratio between the area of the shaded triangle to the area of the rectangle? If you have a shape like this, you have a triangle inside a rectangle, and they have the same base, and the opposite vertex lies on the opposite side, you will find that the area of the triangle equals half the area of the rectangle, so the answer is C. Question 5, a cat can climb stairs 6, 6, or 8, 8, or 10, 10 without remaining. Find the lowest number of steps of this ladder. You know that the cat can jump several steps in one jump. Okay, so if we have a cat can climb 6 every 6 stairs, or every 8, or every 10 without remaining. It means that you will search for a number which is divisible by 6, 8, and 10 from the choices. 48, this is not divisible by 10. And also 80, it's not divisible by 6. You have both 120 and 240. If you check 120, it's divisible by 6 because 12 divided 6, it will be 2. And also it's divisible by 8, and it ends with 0, so it's divisible by 10. So the lowest number, which equals 120. Let's move to question 6. A runner covers a distance in 64 seconds. Compare between the minutes it takes to cover the distance 10 times. So to find the minutes, the number of minutes to cover distance or this distance 10 times, you can multiply 64 times 10, which equals 640 seconds. We can change B, that we have 10 minutes. We can multiply it times 60, as you know that we have 60 seconds in 1 minute, so it will be 600 seconds. So it will be easier to change both into seconds. It means A is greater. Let's move to question 7. If E is the midpoint of AN and N is the midpoint of AB, find DO plus 3EN over CO plus AN. Now we have E is the midpoint of AN, E midpoint of AN. The meaning of midpoint, it lies at the middle between A and N. So if this part is X, this part also is X, and this is X, and this is X. And also we have N at the midpoint of AB. N, the midpoint of all of AB, it means it lies at the middle of AB, midpoint. So all of this distance equals all of this distance. All of this distance is 2x. So all of this distance also is 2x. Now calculate DO, which equals x, plus 3EN, EN which is x, so it's 3x, over CO, CO, this is 2x, so this is 2x, so CO which is 2x, plus AN, all of AN equals 2x. Now we have 1 plus 3x which equals 4x, and 2x plus 2x which equals 4x, 4x over 4x which equals 1. Let's move to question 8. If x equals -1, what is the value of x power 3 minus 9x squared plus x minus 3? Replace x with -1, so we have -1 raised to the power of 3 minus 9 times -1 squared plus -1 minus 3. -1 power 3 which equals -1. This is 1 because this is an even exponent, so it's -9 minus 1 minus 3. Calculate -1 minus 9 which equals -10. Minus 1 it will be -11 minus 3 equals -14, so the answer is C. Let's move to question 9. Ali is northwest of Saad. Khalid is north of Ali. Where is Saad located according to Khalid? So let's start from the beginning. We have Ali northwest of Saad. So if this is Saad, Ali is northwest of Saad, so north means go up. This is the direction of the north. Then west. This is the direction of west. So you have to know the directions. This is north, this is south, this is west, and this is east. So this is Saad, and this is Ali. Khalid is north of Ali, so Khalid is here. Where is Saad located according to Khalid? This is Saad, and this is Khalid. So he is southeast, southeast. So the answer is southeast, which is B. Question 10, calculate 2 root 30 plus root 120 over root 3 times root 2 times root 5. In this question, you can rewrite root 20 as root 4 times 30. And you can take the square root of 4, which equals 2, and write down 30. So we can replace root 120 with 2 root 30. So this is 2 root 30. Now we have 2 root 30 plus 2 root 30, which equals 4 root 30. Over, if you have several roots like that, multiplied by each other, you can multiply the numbers under the square root. So 3 times 2 equals 6, 6 times 5, which equals 30. Now we can cross root 30 with root 30, so the answer is 4. Question 11. If root x equals 2, then x plus 4 equals what? In this question, you can make both sides square to cancel the square root. So cross them out. So we have x equals 2 squared. It means x equals 4, so it's 4 plus 4, which equals 8, so the answer is 8. For question 12, if the square root of 3x equals the square root of 18, what is the value of x? In this question, you can make both sides squared. It means 3x equals 18. Then divide both sides by 3. It means x equals to 6. So the answer is D. For question 13, if x plus y equals 10 and 1 over x plus 1 over y equals 4, then xy equals what? So we have 1 over x plus 1 over y. You can use this method. Now in Arabic, it's just multiply x times y and write x plus y in the numerator. This is equals to 4. And we have xy equals 10. So we can replace x plus y equals 10. 10 divided which number it will be 4? I think 10 divided a decimal number it will be 4. And the only answer with a decimal number it's C. So the answer of this question is C. Let's move to question 14. If 9 power 3 times 3 equals x power 7, then x equals what? In this question, you can write 9 as 3 squared. So this is 3 squared raised to the power of 2 times 3. You can multiply both exponents, so it's 2 times 3, which equals 6, plus 1, so this is 3 power 7. Compare the left-hand side and the right-hand side. It means x equals to 3. The answer is 2. For question 15, what is the angle which is made by the minute hand from 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.? You know that one rotation from the clock, one hour is 360. So from 4 to 5, it's 1 hour. From 5 to 6, it's 1 hour. From 6 to 7, it's 1 hour. So we have 3 hours plus 30 minutes. And as we mentioned before, 1 hour is 360. So this is 3 times 360. Plus 30 minutes, you know that 30 minutes, this is half rotation, which is half of 360, which equals 180. Just multiply plus 180, it will be 1260. Let's move to question 16. If Khalid is older than Muhammad, Muhammad is older than Ali, and Ali is younger than Walid, compare between the age of Khalid and the age of Walid. Now we have the age of Khalid is greater than or older than the age of Muhammad, and Muhammad is older than Ali. And we have Ali is younger than Walid. Imagine that the age of Khalid is 12. And Muhammad lives than Khalid, so Muhammad is 10. And Ali is 9. So if Ali is 9, Walid is greater than Ali or older than Ali, so he may be 10 or 11 or 12 or 13. You don't know. Is it 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? 16, 20, you don't know, so it's not enough information. We cannot compare between the age of Khalid and the age of Walid, because if it's 10 or 11, it will be less than. His age will be less than Khalid. If he is equals 12, it will be equal. If his age is 13, so he will be greater than Khalid, so it's not enough information. Let's move to question 17. In triangle ABC above, below, D and E are midpoints of AB and AC respectively, and the area of triangle ABC is 48. What is the area of triangle ADE, the smaller one? Now we have E, this is the midpoint, so it lies at the middle, and also D is the midpoint of AB, so this part equals this part. It means DE is parallel to BC, and also the length of DE equals half the length of BC. But if you want to compare between the areas, so you have to make both sides squared. So this is DE squared, and half it will be 40. And you have the area of the bigger one, which is 48, so it's quarter times 48. So divided 4, divided 4, divided 4, it will be 12. So the answer is 12. Let's move to 18. Which of the following could be the length of YZ? This is YZ. You know that to find the length of the third side, you have to add and subtract. 8 minus 4, it will be 4. And 8 plus 4, which equals 12. It means that the length of YZ lies between 4 and 12. It means that we will choose a number lies between 4 and 12, which is 10. So the answer is C. For question 19, identical small circles with the radius 1 are inside a big one. Find the shaded area. To find the shaded area, you will find the area of the biggest circle minus the area of the small circles. How can we find the area of the biggest circle? We have the radius of one circle equals 1 like this. So this length is 1. It means the length of all of this diameter is 2. And also this is 2. And also this is 2. This line represents a diameter and the biggest circle. So the diameter length equals 2 plus 2 plus 2. Their sum is 6. It means the radius length equals, you know that the radius is half the diameter. So it's 6 over 2, which equals 3. So the area of the biggest circle, it will be pi r squared, which is 9 pi. So this is the area of the biggest circle. Now we will find the area of each small circle. As you know that the radius is 1, and as we mentioned before, the area of one circle is pi r squared. So it will be 1 squared times pi. So the area of each circle is pi. Each one is pi. And we have 7 circles. So the area of the shaded, it will be 9 pi, the area of the biggest circle, minus the area of 7 circles, which is 7 pi. So the answer is 2 pi, which is A. For question 20, the area of the circle N is 36 pi. Find the area of the circle N. If you have a circle like this and we have the area in terms of pi, if you will take the square root of the number at the front of pi, it means you will find the radius. So the square root of 36 equals 6. So the radius of circle N equals 6. It means that this radius equals 6. And also all of this equals 6. So this diameter is 12, diameter of N. So the diameter of N is radius in the biggest circle or the bigger circle, which is circle M. So the radius of M equals 12. And as we said before, the area equals pi r squared. So it's pi times 12 squared, which equals 144. Thank you for watching.